Hi there. We are re releasing the Nurses Ball episodes that we recorded in May 2019 to mirror what General Hospital is doing right now with showing us the previous Nurses Ball episodes, not only as a fun flashback to a trip down memory lane, but also as a great tribute and a thank you to those who are serving us in the medical field. Thank you so much for all of the hard work that you've been doing during this COVID-19 global pandemic. And we hope that you all enjoy these episodes.
Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
the podcast. Hello again.
Hello.
We are back to talk about the return of the Nurses Ball in 2013. So as we talked about last week, the Nurses Ball started in 1994 and went on for 8 years before taking a 12-year break, which I don't know about you. I don't feel like it was gone for 12 years.
No.
It felt like
3 or 4.
Yeah. But I also feel like during the time where they took a break, I feel like you and I both took breaks because babies.
Right.
And lack of DVRs, and there was no TiVo, and we had to VHS everything. So it was a little bit more cumbersome to not watch live.
Right.
So
no, I picked up here or there, if it was like summertime when the kids were home and I didn't have as many things to do, then I would watch, most days. But I feel like I kept current enough, but I wasn't in the heart of it. So I just kind of feel like I missed it. I thought I missed it, not that it was gone.
Exactly. So in 2013, and this is when it switched to being a springtime event, because in the past, it sounds like it was always done in the summer.
Yes.
In June. So in 2013, the Nurses Ball aired April 5th through 9th, and it was in honor of the 50th anniversary of General Hospital, and it was chaired by Lucy Coe. Now, this is actually, Lucy had made a comeback because Lucy had left.
She was gone for a long time.
I think she was gone that whole time.
But it felt like Lucy was gone for a long time, even though it didn't feel like the Nurses Ball was gone for a long time.
Exactly.
I missed her.
But Nurse Sabrina Santiago took the initiative to revive the Nurses Ball, which had been absent for 12 years. Sabrina was able to get enough support, and the committee consists of Dr. Steve Weber, until he's arrested for murder and extradited to Memphis, Nurse Elizabeth Weber, Dr. Patrick Drake, and Dr. Britt Westbourne, which started negatively. There were some obstacles and roadblocks, and of course Sabrina. Felix also joined to help plan the ball, and they were able to get Lucy Coe. Tracy Quartermain agreed to underwrite the Nurses Ball, and ELQ had some financial troubles, and so the Nurses Ball was sidelined due to Tracy not being able to fund the ball after all. However, Lucy was then presented a check to the committee from an anonymous donor, and they started planning the acts. Carly Jacks allows the Nurses Ball to be held at the Metro Court Hotel free of charge.
I remember all that. It was it was an ongoing storyline where they were trying to get Tracy to go ahead and give the money, and she was like, "I just can't," blah blah blah, back and forth. So that was whenever, I feel like that was one of Tracy's biggest storylines during that time. She was in a lot of stuff then.
Yeah, and then, in October 2013, Jerry Jacks tells Dr. Robin that he had anonymously underwritten the ball.
I still don't know if I believe that. He's a jerk.
Well,
but he can take credit. That's fine.
Yeah. Numerous popular characters from the past returned for the 50th anniversary, including Dr. Noah Drake. Nurse Bobby Spencer, Brenda Barrett returned briefly before the Nurses Ball. Other characters from the past arrived during the weeks leading up to the ball, but are not included in the event, including Jasper Jacks, Dr. Kevin Collins, Liesl Obrecht, Audrey Hardy, Nicholas Cassadine, Scott Baldwin, Laura Spencer, Ethan Lovett, and Helena Cassadine. Dr. Alan Quartermain, Dr. Emily Quartermain, and Dr. Rick Weber appear as ghosts in the Quartermain mansion on April 1st, which was the 50th anniversary of the show. Lucy calls in Richard Simmons to choreograph because they had a love-hate relationship back in the 80s.
Yep.
He choreographs the opening number, but after a spat over the music, Richard quits, and a handyman named Anton Ivanov, played by Max Termovsky from Dancing with the Stars, and was Kelly Monaco's partner, steps in to choreograph it with music from TJ Ashford and Molly Lansing Davis. Lucy Coe argues and later gets put into the closet by Richard Simmons, not Catherine Bell because she fell off the parapet.
Right.
How do I remember that word? Because that was a very specific thing.
Good job.
With Lucy's brief absence, Elizabeth Weber steps in as backup hostess to introduce the first two acts of the April 8th, a Duke Lavery's tango and Milo and his men dance number. Lucy is pushed on stage in her underwear by Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons is later taken out of the ballroom by Milo's men. Nursey had 13 gown changes throughout the event. Wow. And we had a lot of shows because not only was it the comeback, but it was also the 50th anniversary.
Yes.
So
this one breaks it down by days.
Yes. So please share with us who were
I will probably remember seeing them, but I did not go back and watch all.
Neither did I. No.
April 5th, Port Charles makes red carpet appearances. What does that mean?
I think that's when they just do the red carpet at the beginning, which is brand new with the 2013 thing. So we don't have the money to do this, but yet we're having a red carpet now.
Right. Okay.
We're having a step and repeat.
Got it. Nurses Epiphany Johnson, Elizabeth Weber, Sabrina Santiago, and Felix Dubois are included in the opening number, a performance to a song by Molly Lansing Davis and TJ Ashford, using choreography provided by Anton. How'd you say it?
Ivanoff.
Thank you.
I'm guessing.
You say it just like you're on Dancing with the Stars. Damian Spinelli and Ellie Trout perform She Blinded Me with Science. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Sam Morgan and I still can't say it. Anton
Ivanoff
dance to Jumptown Saturday Night. Sam steps in after Anton's original partner is injured. Max Scorpio uses his ventriloquist act to roast Frisco Jones. Frisco Jones sings All I Need as a serenade to Felicia Jones.
Which is awesome because I love Jack Wagner.
I love Jack Wagner so much. When I was little, my cousin's first wife was an actress, singer, and she got to do like stuff with Jack Wagner, and I was like,
oh my goodness,
I just want to like follow you for a day. Can I just come with you? I just want to meet him.
I just want to sit there
and she was
and
like,
watch him sing All I Need.
No,
to me,
like you're a baby child and I'm like a grown up. You cannot come with me. And I was like, but please. So
that's Frisco.
Exactly. I was like, but I'm in love with him. You don't understand. So yes, he was back for that one. Do you want me to stop there, or you want me to
Let's stop there, and then I liked Spinelli and Ellie.
Yes,
that was such a cute one.
It was cute,
and I think that was before they were officially together.
Right? I think it was just like flirting going on.
So that was cute.
That was cute.
I guess that's all I really have to say about that day.
Oh, Mac with his stupid.
Oh, Mr. Marbles.
No, that was
no.
Why is that a thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I know it's meant to be dumb, but no.
Yeah.
All right. April 8th, Duke Lavery and Anna Devane does a tango dance number. Lucy Coe was to be Duke's partner, but she had been tied up by an angry Richard Simmons. Elizabeth Weber steps in as temporary mistress of ceremonies.
I just love that. An angry Richard Simmons.
Angry Richard Simmons.
Because he's such a happy man.
Right.
You know, it's okay.
Only G.H. Lucy Coe can bring out the mean in him. Milo Giambetti, Michael Corinthos, Max Giambetti, Damian Spinelli, Anton Avant. Oh my God,
Ivanoff.
I can't say this. I'm just going to say Anton from now on.
Go for it.
Felix Dubois perform a striptease during which Lucy burst on stage in her underwear, demanding Richard Simmons be removed. Rick Springfield, why are they calling him Rick Springfield? That's not his name on the show. Rick Springfield sings Jessie's Girl, arranged by Springfield's character, Dr. Noah Drake. Why did they write that like that?
They could have stage names.
No. It should say Noah Drake sang Jessie's Girl, but whatever.
Yeah.
Nurse Sabrina Santiago and Emma Scorpio Drake perform a duet to Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen.
And that was so cute.
That was cute.
That was when Sabrina was supposed to be marrying Patrick.
That's me, her mom, her stepmom. And that was cute.
Yes.
That was super cute.
And I like the Duke and Anna did the tango because that was their thing. Like, I never understood why.
No, see, I'm over that. I understand it's their thing, but
it was the 50th anniversary. They shouldn't do it every year, but as tribute to 50 years.
Maybe. It only wastes a couple minutes of my life, but I feel like, no.
You can never get those minutes back, Amanda. It's important to spend your time wisely.
We know you can do the tango. Good job. Like, I feel like it's overdone. They tango every time they have a chance.
Well, Duke's dead now, so we're never going to have to see the tango again.
But then at the one, they were going to do it anyway. I don't know. But no, just stay off the stage, Anna, or get a new number, because I'm over you and your tango. But I guess it was appropriate for the 50th anniversary. And that was the first Milo and all the other hot men striptease, which was amazing on that day. The way it was done the first time around, absolutely. It's all these other subsequent years that I'm not quite sure why we need to keep doing.
I don't want to see it next week.
But it's going to do it. You know it is.
No, please no.
You know it is.
I don't know. Everyone keeps dying. I don't think we have enough people. We should count.
They'll find some. There's all this like people in the background
to make sure that nurse's ball is spelled out.
Maybe they'll abbreviate somehow. I don't know. You were so ridiculous. On April 9th, Olivia Falconeri does a routine as, I know,
the Bensonhurst medium.
Thank you. With Max Giambetti acting as her assistant. Kate Gran, am I saying that right?
I think so.
Okay, the real life daughter of Nancy Lee Gran, who plays Alexis. Is that how you say her name? You've been on
I don't know. I have not heard her name said.
Performs her original song, Private School Girls, with her band Traction. Okay.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either. Huh. Also, Molly and TJ were in on that.
Okay.
Nurse Elizabeth Weber and AJ Quartermain perform a dance off screen. This is when they kissed.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Not sure why it's mentioning off screen activity, though.
She really likes a lot of brothers.
She does. They need to get some new characters on there so they don't have to keep going back to men they've already dated, and they don't have to keep keeping it in the family because it's a little weird.
She's sticking with Franco.
I know she's with Franco
as we discussed that he is her ex-mother-in-law's ex-husband's son, though.
Right. So she can just stay with him because I don't know how much more complicated it can get. Unless he comes up with another brother somewhere, then she may have to date him.
You never know.
But I feel like we just need some more characters so that these poor girls don't have to keep going back to the same men.
Mm-hmm.
Nurse Epiphany Johnson, Dr. Monica Quartermain, and Tracy Quartermain perform The Jump by the Pointer Sisters under the name Epiphany and the Revelations. That was weird to see Monica and Tracy together.
Yeah.
Like that. Nurse Sabrina Santiago and Dr. Patrick Drake sing You're Not Alone to Emma Scorpio Drake, with the audience making a semicircle at the edge of the stage. Okay, You're Not Alone has become like the song. Why were they singing it to Emma?
Because remember that the nurses' ball came back because Emma was saying about how much it meant to her mom. Robin was dead at the time. And Sabrina thought that it would be really a nice tribute to bring it back
to Robin.
Because Emma wanted to see the nurses' ball and see what made her mom so happy and what her mom lived for. I mean, I know she lived for more than the nurses' ball, but you know what I mean. Right. You know, her passions and everything. And so they sang it.
Thank you for reminding me of that, because I'm just like, wait, why is Emma, she wasn't sick, she wasn't dying, why are we making it about her? But you're right, that was one of the reasons that it was so amazing that Sabrina was so dedicated to bringing the nurses' ball back, was because it was about Robin's memory for Emma. So she would have been a good stepmom if Robin had not come back.
Yep.
All right, so on to 2014.
Yeah. The ball aired May 8th through the 13th. This is when we're starting to get into like the week-long stuff. It's chaired by Lucy Coe during most of the ball, and the rest by Felix
Dubois.
See, you're saying Dubois?
Dubois.
But I think
it says it.
I think it's Dubois, but you kept saying Dubois.
I'm sorry, because I had to hear Felix say it in my head to like say it right. And when I was reading the things, it's Dubois.
But I know someone who spells it that way, and she says Dubois. So
we'll see.
I don't blame you, but you're right. He does say Dubois.
Felix, it's probably just the whole French thing coming back to us. Felix,
what? Maybe that's where Felix is.
Maybe
he's in France.
He now works at a mental facility to help people like Lulu who come and need help.
And this was the first year that we had a name brand sponsor. Yoplait Greek Yogurt sponsored the ball. We all know.
Yes, you had to have picked up on that at the ball. I just love some yogurt before I go on stage.
In my nice satin dress.
$10,000 gown. I eat it all the time.
Lucy had 8 gown changes throughout the event.
Oh, I wonder why we toned it down some.
I don't know. After missing her cue to go back on stage, Lucy's affair with Scott Baldwin is revealed because at the time she was with Doc, a.k.a. Kevin Collins, as she is seen kissing him as well as...
in her underwear.
Yes.
How'd I know that without even reading it?
I don't know. It's brand new information.
Brand new. Alrighty. On May 8th, again, it says they did the red carpet. I feel like it's going to be a yearly thing. They don't need to announce that. But there was the red carpet, which I also find is funny because you're a town this big in the middle of Pennsylvania.
New York.
In New York. Do you really? In my head, I was thinking, like, as we are a small town in Pennsylvania, and I just put them together because why not make General Hospital take place here? Small town in New York. I know it's New York, but it's still a small town. Really? Do we need a red carpet? Like, who's watching this? Who's at home knowing who these people are?
Well, so here's the thing. Like, they have the broadcasting, which I don't get, but I go to fundraisers and there are red carpets and stuff.
Okay, well, that's what I mean. Is they like,
but there's not,
like 10 news
we're not on
cameras
ABC.
there.
We're not on Extra.
Right.
We don't have Mario Lopez. Oh, shoot, that's another couple years later. But we don't have him interviewing us.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
All right.
That's what I don't
Here's
understand.
Here's the entrance. Like, there's the step and repeat. Please get your picture done.
Right.
And
the picture on the backdrop is amazing because that's a nice picture. But I just don't understand why we need whatever.
I don't know.
You do what you need to do, General Hospital, but I don't understand it. May 8th, Nurse Epiphany Johnson, Elizabeth Weber, and Felix Dubois, because now I can hear them in my head, are included in the opening number, a performance to a song by Molly Lansing Davis and T.J. Ashford, but it was interrupted by Dr. Liesel Obrecht and a few other nurses performing from Cabaret. It was so appalling and such a surprise that when it was over, no one applauded. That's all it says.
That was so good.
That's all it says about May 8th. So I'm assuming that was just the opening to roll us into like a Friday, or it was a Friday to roll us into a Monday, because that was the end of it. May 9th, Kiki and Friends. It makes it sound like it's a whole separate show. Kiki and Friends. No, Kiki and Friends, Elizabeth Weber, Lucas Jones, Felix Dubois, and T.J. Ashford perform to Raise Your Glass by Pink.
Great song.
Eddie Main sings You Took the Words Right Out of My Mouth by Meatloaf.
Another good song.
Evil Luke. Okay, so again, as I'm reading this, I'm like, evil is not someone's name. What are they talking about? But there's a definite difference here. At that time, Evil Luke sings I Am What I Am by Jerry Herman before proposing that he and Tracy Quartermain get married at the nurses' ball. They are married by Lucy with Lulu and Ned as witnesses. Magic Milo and the Magic Wands, which was Nathan, Lucas, Felix, Michael, and TJ, perform a striptease to You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC.
All right, so that name obviously has a double meaning to it.
Mm-hmm.
But basically they're calling the boys male anatomy, which is not supposed to be a compliment.
Mm-mm.
When you say to someone, you're being that's not a
magic
compliment.
Wand.
I'm going to tell my husband, you're being such a magic wand.
Stop acting like a magic wand and do what I asked you to do. Yeah. Again, the first time I thought it was awesome. I don't think it needs to be repeated.
No.
Okay.
Let's see.
I remember Evil Luke singing. I think it's so funny it's Evil Luke. But anyway, Evil Luke singing I Am What I Am and that whole marriage part. But I felt like that wasn't necessary either. Like, why? Eddie Main was amazing, but I love Eddie Main, so I was glad that he came back. Again, Eddie Main is Ned.
Yeah.
And I know the song, obviously, Raise Your Glass, but I don't remember Kiki and them singing it.
I do. It was like a big party.
Yeah.
Just watch it on YouTube.
I will have to.
Yeah.
I will have to. If you're saying it's good, then it's good.
Yes.
May 12th, Blackie Parrish was supposed to perform, but had to back out due to a scheduling conflict. Brad Cooper fills in at the last minute singing Broken Hearted by Carmen.
And Blackie Parrish was John Stamos.
Yes.
So that would have been so cool, and it didn't happen.
Didn't happen. He was too busy performing for Fuller House.
Yep. Well, that's going down now. Maybe he'll need...
Oh, yeah, on that.
Thanks, Lori Loughlin. We're getting Blackie back.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. That's so not okay. All the kids that love Fuller House are going to be so sad. Anyway.
Listen, The Cosby Show and our entire childhood was ruined.
We don't talk about that.
Exactly. But it was such a huge part of our life.
It was.
I mean... It was the Huxtables.
Yeah.
And now it's... No.
Yeah, it's not fair.
So don't talk to me about Lori.
All right. All you care is that we are getting him back.
Yes.
So that's fine.
Because I said it.
Max Scorpio performed stand-up comedy jokes with his puppet, Mr. Marbles. The performance was cut short by Epiphany Johnson, who destroyed the puppet mid-performance.
And Epiphany won the show.
Thank you, Epiphany, because no one needed to see that.
Nope.
The Haunted Starlets Sam Morgan, Maxie Jones, Molly Lansing Davis, Lulu Spencer Falconeri, and Kiki Jerome performed to the song I Love It by Icona Pop.
I hate that song.
Arranged by Lulu Spencer Falconeri, Eddie Gomez, a Haunted Star singer, performs the song Criminal Love with Lucas Jones on the drums and TJ Ashford on the keyboard. Cameron Spencer and Emma Scorpio Drake dance the tango. Ugh. The dance is interrupted by Spencer Cassadine when he introduces Player with Ron Moss, who sings Baby Come Back.
That was such a cute little love triangle
It was cute, but why are they doing the darn tango? I'm so over it.
Because she loves her grandmother.
No, I did not like. I seriously, like, even back then, I was like, no, not the tango. But it was cute that Spencer interrupted it, so that was fine. I remember Epiphany killing Mr. Marbles, and that was definitely needed. Nothing else like jumps out at me that was exceptional, good or bad. I mean, they were all good, but they weren't like as good as they can be. May 13th, Molly, TJ, and friends, which includes Kate Gran, the real life daughter of Nancy Lee Gran, who plays Alexis, performed to the song Just Can't Get Enough by
Depeche Mode.
Thank you. I don't know that song. Nurse Sabrina Santiago was supposed to perform but couldn't due to her premature son being in the NICU. Instead, Emma Scorpio Drake takes her place and sings a song called Little Things, which is dedicated to her father Patrick, her mother figure Sabrina, and her baby brother. Oh. Olivia Falconeri was supposed to do a routine as the Bensonhurst median again, but due to her leaving the ball early because of her fight with Sonny, she couldn't. Instead, Dr. Liesl Obrecht as Adele Dazeem.
Adele Dazeem, that's when, so that year, Idina Menzel won an award, and John Travolta butchered her name, and that's what she said was Adele Dazeem. Or that's what he said. He called Idina Menzel Adele Dazeem.
Oh.
So that's a play on that.
I'm like, what? Sings a
well done. Yes. Well done, General Hospital.
Yes.
Pop culture.
Like, sings a song she dedicated to her children, Britt and Nathan, called Always on My Mind. And Epiphany Johnson sings You're Not Alone. Patrick and Sabrina sing the song at the same time to their son.
So I don't think that the woman who, what's her name? Katie, I want to say it's like Katie Gale or something like that, is the actress who plays Liesl. And I think I'm wrong on her name. But I don't think she's actually German.
Oh. Wow, she does that really well. Then.
Right, because she was also on Desperate Housewives. She was in one episode when the store was held up.
Oh, yeah. I have been rewatching. My 13-year-old is addicted to Desperate Housewives. So,
and
yes, you're right.
But she sings Always on My Mind with a German undertone. And I was and I love that song to begin with. Like, it's just a really good Willie Nelson song. But I think the Bensonhurst medium thing is stupid. So I'm glad that hasn't continued or taken off.
Right, it made sense that first year because she was getting all those premonitions and stuff.
Right,
but now
but after that it was,
So it doesn't make any sense to continue it on. And obviously Epiphany singing You're Not Alone Anymore, this is the year I really liked Molly and TJ. These, like, couple years. Mm-hmm. They were so cute together.
All right, so for 2015, the Nurses Ball aired on May 1st through 5th, and it was chaired by Lucy Coe. Aveeno sponsored the ball. Lucy missed her cue again, and the curtain went up while she was talking to Duke in her underwear.
She talks to a lot of people in her underwear.
I know.
I don't have conversations in my underwear.
No.
Again, my body is not half as, like, fit as hers, but I still don't feel like I would stand around talking in my underwear.
Not in public.
Mm-hmm. No.
You know?
But things just happen. Poor Miss Lucy, naked every year.
Mm-hmm.
So on May 1st, they did the red carpet again. And then nurses Epiphany Johnson, Elizabeth Weber, Felix Dubois, and Sabrina Santiago are included in the opening number, a performance to the song. We keep saying this each time. It's the Molly and TJ song. But unlike last year, Obrecht let them finish the opening before she sang her song. Dr. Liesl Obrecht sings a song called 99 Red Balloons, in German 99 Luftballon. Mm-hmm. Okay.
99.
I know the song, I just didn't know that's what it was called in German. Mm-hmm. By Nina. During the song, she is popping red balloons. That had to be annoying. I don't remember that, but that's ridiculous. Rick Lansing sings a slow tempo version of the song Marry You by Bruno Mars as a marriage proposal to Elizabeth Weber. Yuck. During his performance, Rick is exposed by Carly and Pete, fake Jake in the wedding photos, for hiring Hayden to pretend to be Jake/Jason's wife Elizabeth got up and left, and Rick chased after her. Brad Cooper took over for Rick after everyone insisted and sang a faster version of this song. Same song as he proposed marriage to Lucas, and Lucas said yeah. I don't think I'd want someone else's marriage proposal.
No.
Please don't take over someone else's marriage proposal and propose to me.
No.
I do remember those balloons now. I don't remember her popping.
Neither do I.
It's like, it's one of those memories that's like out there. Like I remember seeing her with the balloons, but I don't know. But that would be annoying. Please don't come to my party and pop balloons either. Anything else on that you want to?
No.
All right. I kind of talked for that whole...
No, it was a pretty self-explanatory day.
I'm going to tell you your opinion on these ones, whether you like it or not. May 4th, Magic Milo and the Magic Wands, which was Nathan, Lucas, Felix, Michael, and TJ. Striptease to New Sensation by NXF. The Haunted Starlets, Lulu, Maxie, Sabrina, Sam, Ellie, and Valerie performed to the song Dear Future Husband by Meghan Trainor.
We've talked about that. We both like
that. That is
one.
my thing. I rewatched it even though I knew what it was. I still had to rewatch it again this time because it was so cute. Cameron Spencer and Emma Scorpio Drake danced the tango. The dance is cut short by Spencer Cassadine when he drops sandbags on the stage.
Isn't that when he was dressed like the Phantom too?
Yes.
I think that's when he had his burn. Yes. That was cute.
That was
because
cute.
That's what the Phantom does in Phantom of the Opera. So, well, he doesn't drop sandbags. He drops chandelier.
But... I feel like sandbags was a little safer. Thanks for thinking of everyone's safety there, Spencer. Duke Lavery and Anna Demain dance
the tango.
Patrick Drake and Emma Scorpio Drake perform a duet to Nothing I Can't Do by Jason Thompson, the actor who played Patrick.
Mm-hmm. He wrote the song.
I know, but I don't like the way they've worded all that. So anything...
He probably actually released it off the show.
Right.
And if he actually wrote it, because you know that Molly and TJ did not really write the song.
Right.
So they're at least giving him credit for,
I guess
he wrote the song.
I don't like the word things, but
That's
whatever.
okay.
They got the point. So anything with Emma's adorable, which is why they do it. As I've stated a couple times now, don't like this whole tango crap. Loved Future Husband and Magic Mike were kind of over.
Yeah. I mean, that's 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Need to come up with something different.
Yeah. But I think the highlight of that year was Dear Future Husband.
Yes. It was so cute.
It was good.
Cute. That was the really good Valerie, and they all like worked together, and you started seeing the like tension between Maxie and Ellie.
Yep.
And it was just adorable. Yep. I would watch that every day. It was cute. May 5th, Eddie Main sings Crazy Little Thing Called Love by Queen with Sabrina, Felix, and Epiphany as backup, also dances with Olivia. Damian Spinelli sings It Might Be You by Stephen Bishop. You're the music girl. I don't know music people. Epiphany Johnson and Sabrina Santiago sing You're Not Alone. During the song, everyone in the audience goes up on stage.
I don't understand that because then who's in the audience?
Right.
Sorry.
We all just need to be a part of it.
Yes. So 2015, I mean, other than...
cute the pictures of Emma. If you haven't already, go online and look at some of the old pictures because Emma is so cute and little.
Yeah.
Not that she's not beautiful now.
I know, but...
Cute and little.
She was a little girl.
Like little girls. They grow up too fast. All right, on to 16 already.
2016. So the ball was on May 24th through 26th, and it was chaired by Lucy Coe. Aveeno once again sponsored the ball.
Thank you, Aveeno.
Yes. This year, Lucy does not end up in her underwear, nor does Obrecht crash the ball.
Wow.
I know.
We're getting better. Shown on May 24th, Port Charles makes the red carpet. And this time has GMA correspondent. No? Why are you shaking your head?
Because, okay. Sorry, GMA does not.
No?
Care.
You don't think?
No.
I'm going to mess up this lady's name, too. Abby
Boudreaux.
Thanks. And editor-in-chief of Crimson, Nina Reeves, which is how they tie that all together is because Crimson is such an amazing magazine the whole world reads. So, of course, we care what's going on in Port Charles. But I don't think that that's true because Port Charles is not the focus of the Crimson magazine. Right. The magazine's not about Port Charles. Right. They just happen to be stationed there. If you live in some town in the middle of Oklahoma, I don't want to watch a red carpet of your ball. I just don't.
Pittsburgh makes Heinz ketchup.
Right.
No one cares when Heinz has an event.
Now we do not start wearing Heinz ketchup shirts.
We do not watch... the Heinz Ketchup annual gala.
Maybe they should start having one and invite us, and then we will. It's just weird. Also that day, nurses Epiphany Johnson, Felix, Bobby, and Amy Driscoll, I'll only say the last names that we should know by now, or might not know by now. Doctors Andre Maddox, Lucas, lab manager / phlebotomist Brad are included in the opening number rap. Anything on any of that?
No.
Except for we already expressed GMA.
Yeah.
May 25th, Emma and Eddie Main perform a duet to Don't Go Breaking My Heart by Elton John and Kiki D. That was adorable.
That was,
I still remember that, and that was adorable.
Yes.
Jake Spencer sings This Changes Everything by Chris Ryan. The song ends up as a duet with Franco as Jake gets stage fright. That was cute.
Mm-hmm.
That was super cute. Magic Milo and the Magic Wands, which were Felix, Dylan, Griffin, and Curtis this year, perform a striptease to Demon in Disguise.
Okay.
So, there you go.
So Elton John for the win.
May 26th, Dylan and Kiki perform a duet to Stitches by Shawn Mendes. Lulu Spencer, Falconeri, Maxie Jones, Epiphany Johnson, Valerie Spencer, and Amy Driscoll perform to Doctor's Orders, which must not have been as good as Dear Future Husband because it does not stick out in my mind the way the other one did.
No, and I feel like Lulu and Maxie shouldn't, or Valerie should not have been in there. It should have been Epiphany, Amy, Elizabeth, and Kiki.
Right, all the doctor and nurse people. Yep. Epiphany, Sabrina, and Amy sing You're Not Alone.
I really liked Dylan and Kiki that year. And that was the year that they weren't together yet.
Right.
So that was nice. Yes.
And again, if you have time, check out pictures. There's a really cute one of Anna, Robin, and Emma. So cute. They're so cute.
We'll have to post some of them.
Yes, there you go.
Send me the pictures.
I will.
And I'll post them on the
so cute
things.
All right, on to 2017.
Yeah. So the ball aired May 23rd through 25th. So the ball's early this year.
It is.
But it's funny because my anniversary is the 21st. So that's why I kept waiting for it to be on the 21st. And I'm like, they threw a ball for my wedding. But they didn't. My anniversary.
I'm sorry.
I know. Listen, the ball aired on May 23rd through 25th, and it was chaired by Lucy Co. Burt's Bees sponsored the ball this year, and this year she does not end up in her underwear, or Obrecht does not crash the ball.
Wow, that's 2 years in a row now.
Yeah.
Red Carpet this year, co-hosted by extra host Mario Lopez and the editor-in-chief of Crimson, Nina Reeves. Again, don't understand why. Epiphany, Felix, Bobby Spencer, Amy Driscoll, and Deanna headline a performance of You're Not Alone with other General Hospital nurses for the opening number. That was when they all came out like in their scrubs or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
No, that's an ending.
Yeah.
That's not a, no.
Right. I'm glad we're on the same page. I did not like that one. I liked that it was all the nurses, we kept with the theme, but I didn't like that. So that rolls us right into the 24th, where Emma, Nurse Amy, Christina, and Valerie sing and perform a dance routine to Brave by Sarah Bareilles. Valentine sings And So It Goes by Billy Joel and dedicates the song to his estranged wife, Nina. Ugh. Jocelyn Jacks sings It's Not Over Yet by Eden McCoy, who is the actress that plays Jocelyn. I did not know she wrote that song.
I didn't know that she wrote it either.
There you go.
Maybe she actually wrote the song that they're going to sing for Oscar.
That would be awesome.
That'd be great. So proud of her.
That would be awesome. And that would be great.
Really good
if
skill.
She cries, the emotion behind it will be so real. Oh, yeah. I hope so. I hope that's what happened.
And I know that you thought it was because you don't like Nina, but that was a really good performance by Valentine.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. My blah was not towards the performance.
It was towards her.
Blah was just towards the whole on again, off again, back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Because I know some couples intrigue us and we want them to get back together so badly. Lucky and Elizabeth, they could break up 1,000 times and I would still be like, yes, please get back together. But there's other couples that they're just so overdone. Let it die. It's over. He's lied to you about some major stuff. And now when it comes out that he's lying about her daughter, is she going to take him back again after that anyway? No idea. I really hope not, because you need to stand your ground, girlfriend. You are a strong, independent woman. You don't need his stuff. But his song was very moving. Yes. Maybe a kiss on the cheek that deserved, not total forgiveness. May 25th. May 25th, Ned Quartermain and Olivia Falconeri sing and perform a dance routine to Faith by George Michael. Dylan Quartermain and Kiki Jerome perform to Modern Love by David Bowie. Nurses Epiphany Johnson, Felix Dubois, Bobby Spencer, Amy Driscoll, and Deanna sing Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen for the finale. During the song, everyone in the audience holds up a candle and forms a circle. Also during the final act, Dr. Robin Scorpio Drake gives the keynote address via video. I love the song Hallelujah. I just don't feel like it should replace something that has been every year, right? Yeah. No, I agree with you. They needed to stick with the original song. And I want to say that was the year after George Michael died. Yes. So yes, it was. So Faith was appropriate, to give that tribute. But I did not like when they did it.
No, I don't like them performing together, to be perfectly honest. Because we could talk about it for next year, or for last year's too.
Yeah. So again.
But Dylan and Kiki were cute.
Yes, they were cute. They were really cute.
I hate that they got rid of Dylan.
And Kiki now.
Well, but she chose to move on.
I know, but
they decided they didn't have budget.
But they could have replaced Kiki, and I would have been sad because I liked Kiki, but I feel like they could have found someone to move into that role as well.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have Ava's vengeance.
True. I know we said we weren't going to read the side notes, but the first side note is that Mario Lopez's daughter, Gia, and mother-in-law walked the red carpet.
That is so cute.
So at least they had something to do while they were holding a red carpet that did not matter.
Yeah. And basically, like, the notes are just what the other storylines were that were going on around this time.
Yes.
Other than the acts.
Right.
So,
all right, on to
2018. So last year, the ball was held May 16th through the 21st. So I did get an anniversary nurses ball.
I'm sure they did it just for you.
They did. And it was chaired by Lucy Coe. Olay sponsored the ball this year. And the ball this year, Lucy doesn't end up in her underwear, nor does Obrecht crash the ball. Okay,
so that's
for the third
years.
time, can we just stop saying that?
Right.
And Obrecht only crashed it twice. So let's...
Right, Lucy in her underwear, I feel like, okay, maybe that's worth saying, but Obrecht...
Actually, didn't she only crash it once? Oh, well, we're not even going to... Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So
I think it was once. So I'm not sure why they need to keep repeating that.
I don't know.
Kind of like I'm not sure why we need to keep reporting the fact that there is a red carpet, but there is one. And this time it was being co-hosted by former Bachelor Nick Vale.
Not a clue.
And editor-in-chief of Crimson, Nina Reeves. On May 17th, the nurses sang the song Everyday People, and Detective Chase performs to the song Feel It Still.
I like that song.
That was all. So I'm assuming that was, like, again, a Friday.
They only did,
like, whoop.
That's really short. I mean, they only did those two. That must have been like a heavy story day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It had to be a Friday, just like rolling into the next.
But that was when Dante tricked him.
Yes, he thought that every new officer detective had to perform, and so he put all this effort into it and thought they were going to be there with him, and then got up and it was him all by himself. Yep. But he rocked it.
He did. He did it. I rewatched that today because I enjoyed it.
Or he made them look like the fools in the end.
Yep.
On May 18th, Ned and Olivia performed to the song What's So Funny About Peace, Love, and Understanding. Oscar and Joss performed to the song I Never Knew. And Valentine sings The Book of Love and dedicates the song to his estranged wife. I feel like again, but it doesn't say that. Nina.
Yeah, they're together this year. So I guess we'll see how that goes next week.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting remarried.
I refuse to accept that till it happens.
Okay.
Oscar and Joss, I Never Knew.
So good.
Was so good.
So good.
It was so good. I can't.
Oh, this year's gonna be so hard.
You better buy some extra cleaning.
No.
You better, for real.
Seriously.
Or you're not gonna know what to do.
Yeah.
And then on May 21st, Mike Corbin starts singing The Summer Wind, but forgets the lyrics, so his son, Sonny Corinthos, steps in, and it becomes a duet. Ava sings the song You Don't Own Me, and the nurses perform I'll Be Your Champion. Ava singing You Don't Own Me was dumb. My only reference to that song is back to Dirty Dancing, and it just didn't feel appropriate for Nurses Ball.
But hers was so I'm pretty sure most of them are pre-recorded, and I'm sure that Mara West has a good voice.
Mm-hmm.
How they did that last year was not good, though. I did not like it. And I feel so confused when I read reviews of people saying how great it was. Because I'm like, wait, what? When was You Don't Own Me? Was You Don't Own Me in Dirty Dancing? It was. When was it?
Told ya.
But when was it?
I don't know. But I'm telling you it is.
I know. Google told me too.
I have that soundtrack if you need to borrow it so that you know it better. Oh, I think in a part between the sister and Robbie, when isn't it whenever she's walking up to Robbie's room, like it starts with that She's Gonna Say Yes song.
Oh,
and
maybe.
Then she opens up the door and sees that he's hooking up with that lady and then slams the door. The music changes then. I think it changes to You Don't Own Me. But I might not be 100% on that. But I know Dirty Dancing a little too well. So I feel like I might be right. And I knew that it was on that soundtrack because I knew it.
I've watched that movie like so many times.
No, it's not. Yes, it is. But okay.
I always associate it with the First Wives Club because they sing it at the end.
Well, we'll see. Now I have to watch the First Wives Club and you have to
Have you never seen that
Dirty
movie?
Dancing.
How have you, as a
scorned wife.
Yes, never seen First Wives Club.
I don't know.
You have to watch it.
I will start.
You have to watch it.
I will
it's based on a true story, too.
I will watch it.
There's really good women empowerment in it.
Look at us educating each other.
I know.
Back to the whole nurses' ball.
Yes.
Sunny going up for Mike. That was sweet.
That was fantastic. Yeah.
That was really good. And yeah, there's nothing further for me to go on.
James was born. Remember, Maxie missed the nurses' ball because James was born. And that's it.
She was there for part of it because there's pictures of her and Spinelli.
Yeah, but then
Did she leave? Was it afterwards?
I think, because it says on May 21st, Nathan and Maxie's son James was born after Maxie left the nurses' ball.
After you could have finished that sentence before I asked that. Okay, so there we go.
But yeah.
So that's it. I can't wait to see what this year brings.
I know.
I hope there is no...
We don't need bums.
Although, as hot as Milo is, I don't think we need to see that again.
Did it happen last year?
I just shut down my information. And the majority of that came from generalhospital.fandom.com.
It did not happen last year.
So, good then. See, they took our suggestion before we even gave it.
But let's just hope that it does not come back again. Yeah, so next week.
We
will talk
about all the exciting things that are happening.
Yeah. If you have any favorite memories or any input on what has happened since the resurrection of the nurses' ball, please reach out to us on social media or email us at pier54podcast@gmail.com. And until then,
have a good weekend.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to subscribe and follow on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever you listen to. Also, please give us a review. This helps us know what you like.
You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And also, we're not perfect, so if there is something that we messed up or something that we missed, or if there's just something that you want to talk about, let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.